Hey guys, we're about to dive into a game of New Legion with the new rules. Now this is one of my first times playing with the new rules, so be kind. If I did forget some rules, do let me know in the comments below. And also we did have some minor technical difficulties, so the audio quality in the video is a bit up and down. So I do apologize for that, but I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Let's dive into the lists. So jumping into the list, first we'll go into my list, which is a CIS list, looking at really trying to utilize that long range. So it's very much a gunline type of list. So Kalani has improvised orders, Bosk has hunter and targeting scopes, the B2 battle droids, just one set of them with the B2 ACM trooper. I've got 5 lots of B1 units with an E5S, that is the one with the critical 1 and range 4. The dwarf spider droids all have the ion weapon with the attack protocols. The AAT battle tank just has the link targeting array and high energy shells. Next, we're diving into my friend Tim's army, which is a Republic one and very much looks like it's leaning into the close range. So we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi with Force Barrier and Force Reflexes, Anakin Skywalker with Saber Throw, Burst of Speed, Tenacity, and Seize the Initiative, Padme Amidala with no upgrades. Next, Tim has 3 lots of Clone Trooper infantry, one of them led by Boyle with the Z6, and a medic with a Protector upgrade. Another one with the Clone Captain upgrade, a Z6, and the medic as well. Finally, we have one more with another Clone Captain upgrade and a Z6. Next, we have 2 arcs, one the full squad and another one just the detachment, both with the DC-15X heavy weapon. After that, we've got the Clone Commandos running the Delta Squad variant, which of course have the Catan pattern armor, the DC-17M sniper config, which can change over into that anti-armor config.
All right, so I've chosen recover the research. You've put down bring them to hill. I hate that suppressive one.
And then also for our advantages, currently I have fortify position and cunning deployment, but we have 2 opportunities to veto, starting with blue player, which right now is Tim. So anything you want to get rid of?
Yeah, bring them to hill. I don't like suppression very much, so I'm going to get rid of bring them to hill, and I'm going to shuffle up out of my cards and hopefully get something that's better for me, which will be recon mission, which I think that's a safe to say it's better for me.
Recon. Okay. So in recon, what we're trying to do is we're trying to scan your opponent's units from range 2 to get victory points. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change this objective. So the main objective. So let's get rid of recover. And instead we're going to have bunker assault. And we'll replace that map card with bunker assault.
Yep. Which comes back to me as my last veto. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. I'm not gonna do any changes.
Let's see. Well, I've got one more veto. I could get rid of your cunning deployment, or maybe I get rid of recon. I think I will get rid of recon. So let's see what we can get instead. And we've got surface scan, where we have friendly units that have a scanner, and we want to be not contesting a friendly objective for that one. So we'll get into that one a little bit later. All right, so we've got our setup. Let's go to the board. All right, here is the board. So let's run through what has happened. I have First of all, divulge this card. So 3 of my units will be getting reinforcements, which I'll go through in just a second. We have the objective markers here, the points of interest. They are bunkers. So to be able to score on those, you need to securing them with your forces, which means you have to have the most unit leaders within half a range of each of these 4 objective points. If we manage to do that to an enemy position, we can do a wound to it. 3 wounds means that we are going to be destroying that bunker and gaining 3 additional victory points. And it happens a little faster if you happen to have a operative or a commander in that area. I think special forces as well.
Special forces, operative, and commander.
Yeah. Our deployments are just over here. So I'm on this side and Tim has chosen this side, as is right as blue player. We've also talked about terrain. So the lava here, this is going to provide area cover. If you're in it, it's going to be light cover, but it is going to be difficult to move through. All these other pieces that are scattered around the board, they're going to be providing heavy cover, line of sight blocking. All right, so we've talked about that. Let's talk about who is getting our points of interest. So starting with blue player, you can decide who is going to receive your point of interest, your scanner, I should say. Who would you like to give your scanners, Tim?
I'm going to give one of my scanners to Anakin.
Yep.
And the other one is going to go to the Arc Squad.
Arc Squad, cool. And the way you score on these, you have to be outside your friendly deployment area every round. I think starting from second round, if you could just confirm that for me.
Yeah, it is starting from second round.
Yeah. And then if you manage to force your opponent to drop their scanner, and you can bring your scanner within half a range of that unclaimed scanner, you'll gain an additional 2 points, which you can only do once per the game. All right, so I will choose for my scanners, I will drop one on the B2s over here, and I will also give a scanner to, let's go with this B1 squad.
Is that blue one? The blue one?
That will be blue, yes, the blue squad. Now we're talking about our cards, so I've divulged this. I should also mention the units that are getting reinforcements will be my B2s, and I think I'll also give it to this B1 squad, the blue one with the box, and I'll give it to this one, which is green. Green squad will have reinforcements as well. Now we're up to choosing our cards. So we've chosen our cards. Let's see what we got. I've gone with Lying in Wait, and General Kenobi has come out for Tim. So this is a tie. We'll have to roll. Why doesn't blue player grab a red die? And we'll see who wins the dice roll. So Tim is looking for shields to get the initiative.
That's a blank, so that means you will be taking the initiative.
Cool. And one thing we also didn't do is the pass pull. How many activations do you have, Tim?
I'm on 9 activations, and you're on 12, so I believe that would give me 2.
That's 2 pass tokens, so we'll make sure that's sorted. Okay, we're going to jump through a few extra setup notes. First of all, Tim, you care to explain what this little token does?
Yeah, so during the setup for each of the units that has it, which is just my Delta squad this time, it means that if Delta is within range 1, that squad will be getting Surge to defend. But if an opponent is within range 1 of it and it's firing on that unit, it will get critical 2 against that unit within its attack pool.
Cool. Let's run through who you gave your orders to and how come they have so many surges under them.
Yeah, so Obi-Wan has to give it to himself. Now, Obi-Wan's is, he gains a surge for each other friendly unit in range 1, and so that happens with the others as well. So because I had everybody off the board, they're immediately within range of each other. So that means that they have 9 surges. However, the phase... not phase ones now, just the clone troopers over here, because they have a captain in their squad and they also now just natively get reliable, they've gained a dodge and another reliable surge, so they're actually got 10. And then we have our arc squad over here, which has a further 9 surges. So they're the 3 that I have chosen with activations.
Awesome. I'll also run you through where I put my barricades. So I set up a nice little defensive spot in front of my bunkers. My lying in wait card, every time Tim will activate a unit, my Bosk is going to gain an aim. And I've given orders through here. So of course, Bosk is going to have an order. Kalani has his direct card, which, or direct ability, I should say. He's given it to a B1, which is passed through all the squad and given to the B2 over here. So that's all my orders. We'll jump into the first activation. I'll just have a think about what I'm going to play and where. All right, so I'm deploying off the board as we do in the new rules. So I put my movement template right against the edge of the board, and now I can place a new thing I should know. I don't have to fit it wholly and solely in the end of the template. I can just put it anywhere I want. So I might actually place it there. And my goal is to get up to that heavy cover on that barricade. So I might just move right up to that barricade there. And that's going to be my first activation. All right, so Tim has passed his first activation, so I'm going to move my second activation onto the board. I've got my B1s with their scanner as well. I've made my first move, and second move, I'm going to hide right up against that terrain there.
Okay, so I'm going to choose my guys with the scanner over here, which are my ARC squad. They've got scout. So I'm going to take a move.
This is your scout move?
Yeah, this would be a scout move. And then they're going to actually take a move themselves so that they are over here. They are going to take a shot against your dirty little B2s over there.
Cool. What range you got on them?
I will only be using the sniper rifle, which is a red and a black. But because of the movement, they should have 2 aims for moving twice.
Okay.
All right, firing on the B2s in heavy cover. They don't have critical, I believe. I will use one of my surges to get a hit. And I will use the aim to make it lethal.
Okay, do those boys have sharpshooter?
They do.
All right. So let's, you know what we should do? Okay, so I'm rolling against 2 hits. I'm in heavy cover, reduced to light. So I'll be rolling some white defense dice. I need some shields to come up. I don't have armor anymore, so I'm not canceling those hits otherwise. Oh, look at that. Wow, okay, I will be canceling that after all, so I don't need to make my save. That was extremely lucky. All right, so my red team, they're gonna move up to here. And we have range 4 on those guys. So we're gonna take a pot shot. I'm guessing there's no cover from that one. Okay, so I'm using my range 4 weapon against those arcs. They have a copious amount of saves, or I should say a copious amount of surges, and they've got a dodge. No cover though, so I'm hoping to get lucky here. I do have critical 1 in my arsenal. Okay, so I've got a hit and a crit. I'm guessing you want to dodge that?
We do cover rules before I have to do dodge, which is...
You don't have any cover in that spot.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right, yep, you're right.
So you want to dodge that?
I will dodge that.
Yeah, all right, so then you're rolling against that crit.
No pierce?
No pierce. All right, you save it. That's just a suppression.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, so I'm going into my bag, so I'm gonna pull out... Whoop, where are ya? My commander, which I think I'll stick with that. I do have improvised orders, but I'm choosing not to do it. I'm gonna move Kalani up here behind this line of sight blocker. And because he has Exemplar, I might actually give him an aim. Back to you.
All right, I'm going to use Obi-Wan with his face-up order this turn. I'm going to move Obi to here with his first movement, and he will then move just up a little bit to here, and he's going to use his force reflexes this turn to gain an extra dodge. So he's got the 1 dodge from his cunning deployment, the buttload of surges, and that's going to be his turn.
And we are going with a support. So we're going to go with one of our spiders. So I'd like to take a juicy shot at Obi-Wan, if possible. So let's go over here. Going to move to there. There we are. We should have range 4. There we go. Let's take that shot. Okay, so this is a heavy cover shot. I have access to Kalani's aim. There's a lot of dodges and surges, which don't really matter because you have deflect anyway. All right, let's give it a shake. Let's see what happens. I will use that aim. I'm gonna re-roll these 2 here. And that's gonna be another crit. So there are 4 hits that you're rolling for cover against.
Yep. And that's no cover.
No cover. So you're rolling 5 saves now. Hold on. You got dodges.
Yeah. I am going to use one of my dodges to remove one of those.
Yep. So 4 saves, 4 red dice.
And on surges, I deflect. Oh.
That's going to be 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Actually, no. You have Soriso Mastery. You can re-roll all of them. You can take a chance.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll all of them because...
Why not?
Yeah. And that is better because I am at least only taking 1 wound, but you are also gonna join me on that wound, yeah. I'm going to move my captain up the line here. He had a dodge for defend, which is pretty nifty. So after his movement, I'll just want to make a shot on the phase. Ooh, we are too far out. So I am just going to take another movement up to the point of interest. And that will be his turn.
Okay, I'm going into the bag. I'm going to get another support. I might use my improvised orders and pull another puck. See if I can't get that AAT out. Here we go. Yes, I got it. So we're going with the tank. That's going to go back into my bag. Now, I think I just want to get within range 4 of Obi-Wan. Might do it there. Yeah, happy with that. And I'll fire all cannons into Obi. Okay, we're using our secondary weapon as well. So this is going to be 7 red with a white. I've got critical 3 and high velocity.
Oof.
That's pretty good. So you do have that heavy cover. That's a crit there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whites.
Let's hope I get a bit more heavy cover this time. And that's 0 heavy cover again.
All right, so 7 saves.
7 saves. I'm going to use the backup.
Yep.
To cancel out 3.
It's 2.
To cancel out 2.
All right, so there you go.
And I will use my I can't use my shield on myself, damn. All right, that's going to be 2 more wounds.
You can re-roll it if you want to.
I'm going to not play that game today.
Fair enough.
I'm going from the bag, so hopefully we can get something we want. Oh no, it's Anakin. The only one I did not want to grab this early on. I, however, will...
Do you want to think about it?
No, I'll move him up.
Yeah.
Anakin is going to move up to here. He's got his scanner with him. And then he's going to take another movement to be...
In his little hidey hole, like a coward.
Right here, out of line of sight from most obstacles after learning from Obi-Wan.
All right, going with Purple Squad. Gonna hide behind my spider boy. I should have range 4 on Obi-Wan. We'll try and take a pot shot at him. Okay, so using just my range 4 weapon against Obi, critical 1 is in the pool. Obi still has dodges, that may matter. All right, let's see. All right, it's a crit and a hit. So you can dodge that hit. Oh, actually, we'll check for cover first. You got heavy cover. Let's roll your cover. So 1 white die. All right, that is not going through cover. Would you like to dodge it?
I'm going to use the dodge on the critical because I have outmaneuver.
Oh, actually, you have backup. So you don't even need the dodge.
I do for the critical. I don't believe I can use...
Oh, do you have outmaneuver?
I have outmaneuver.
Okay.
So I'm using the dodge for the critical and I'll use outmaneuver for the hit.
Okay. Oh, you mean backup?
Sorry, backup for the hit.
Cool.
Alrighty, going into the bag. I've got my sniper team. So the strike team, they are going to make a scout move on to the board. To around here. And then they're going to make a further action to move up into the cover, trying to get them. Can I have the half ruler? That would be in. And they are going to make a shot. So they've gained 2 aims for the movement and they're firing on the B2s.
The B2s. Okay.
So oh my goodness.
That's a hit in there.
Yeah, all right. We're going to use one of those aims to re-roll. That's 2 hits and I'm going to go lethal and hope for the best.
All right, so lethal shot. I do have heavy cover. So, and it's reduced?
Sharpshooter will reduce it, yep.
Yep, all right. So I'm looking for shields again. Come on, let's go. Don't have those, so I'm rolling 2 saves. Now, you'll be piercing one of these anyway, so I want to make both, hopefully. No, so that will be 1 dead B2.
About time.
With my B1 squad, they're gonna nuzzle up right up here and get all messy deployment, but I'm going to take another pot shot into that Obi-Wan. Same as before, we're looking for crits. Let's go. So I'll convert that into a crit with my critical 1. So that's going to be 1 save on Obi.
Yay! Hey,
that's a suppression.
Going from the bag. Troop. I am going to go with Boyle's squad. Boyle has Scout innate built into him, so moving Boyle up the line, move all these tokens out of the way, and then he is going to make a quick move up to here. That should put Boyle in range 3 of your B2s. Is that right?
Yep, I guess so. Yep.
I am going to use Boyle's medic to remove a wound off of Obi-Wan.
Yep.
As well. Alrighty, so we've got some criticals. I'm going to use the surge. I've got another one that I can go from as well. Which means you are taking 4 cover saves first.
Okay. So I'll save 2 of them.
Yep, and then 4 saves total here.
Save another 2, so that's another dead B2. Alright, I've pulled my support, which means I'm getting a Spider Boy. Spider Boy is going there. And we'll have a range for a Boil Squad, so let's take a shot. Alright, so no cover and no aims, just hoping for the best. So I do have critical, so that's going to be 3 saves.
Right.
That's going to be 2 gone.
I have gone with my blue squad of troops, which has a commander in it. He is going to move up and then over to here. And that will be his entirety of his movement phase. So they are done, but they will take 1 health off of Obi-Wan.
Okay. Cool, so I've just pulled my support pack. I'm going with my other spider. I've just moved him in position. I think I'm going to take a shot at Boyle. No aim, just wishing for the best of luck. All right, so Boyle's out there in the open, looking for as many hits as I can. That's going to be 4.
I'm going to remove 2 off for the for Obi-Wan's shield, and
Force barrier.
Yep, which means that I'll only be taking 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 1 more wound. I am going to actually move Padme up behind Obi-Wan, moving her up here with her agile. She's going to make 2 movements to get out of line of sight. And she will now have 2 dodge tokens, and her Inspired 2 is going to remove 2 suppression off of Obi-Wan.
All right, so now we're going to go with my final B1 squad, and we're going to take a shot into Boyle. Okay, trying to proc critical. Let's go. All right, so there's a hit and a crit, so there's no cover for ya, so that's 2 saves.
I'm going to use the dodge token on the captain's one over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that will remove a hit, which means I am just taking 1 save.
All right, got him.
My last unit in the bag is actually my commandos, which have infiltrate keyword on them. So I can infiltrate them anywhere within my own deployment zone. I'm going to move them to here. And then they are going to take a movement over to this area here. And they're going to fire.
So they had recon?
They infiltrate.
Infiltrate, gotcha.
They're going to fire on the B2s with their long range weapon. So I am going to be firing 4 red dice at the B2s. That's going to be 4 hits, which means you get 4 saves.
Do you have any sharpshooter on that?
No sharpshooter.
All right. Let's see what cover does. No cover. I will take 1 wound. So we've got Bosk moving up to here, and I believe we can only see Obi-Wan or Boyle. I think I try and get rid of Boyle with my 9 aims.
It's a lot of aims.
Okay, so 9 aims, and I've also got targeting scope, so each aim is 3 rerolls. I'll keep the crits. We'll reroll all 3 of these. We'll keep that crit. So that's my second reroll now. Third reroll. There we go, 5 crits. Into no cover. Okay, 5 hits coming through with a pierce 1. And they are gone.
That's not the whole squad. Oh,
You've only got 3, right?
Pierce is going to get through, yeah. That's going to be the last
Yep.
of them. Bye-bye, Boyle's squad.
All right, so this is the state of the game. The Republic have moseyed on right up to their objective points. I am a little ways back from mine. There is no scoring on this round. And we're ready to unveil our cards for round 2. So, what have you chosen?
I have knowledge and defense. So Obi-Wan will receive a dodge for all of the units within range 1, which is everything near him over here, bar Anakin. So he'll get 1 for Padme, 1 for blue, 1 for yellow, and 1 for the commandos. And the 2 activations he will choose will be Anakin and himself. Oh, Anakin and the commandos.
All right, so I've got a long range weapon that I can use on my turn with suppressive. He'll be ordering himself. Actually, oh, do I order the big boy tank and get a link targeting array? That's a thing. Yeah. I think I order my tank, and the B1s are going to throw their orders all the way around with that direct, although that one is too far away. And rather than giving those B2s an order, I think I'll give my Kalani that final order. Okay, Shield says I'm going first. It's not, it's Tim going first.
I go with my commandos. They're going to move up into cover. With their... Is that in range 2 of your... No, it's not. Is it in range 2 of that?
Yep, looks like it. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna... Can I hit that one though?
Nah.
It's gonna have to be that one. We're gonna use range 3 on those guys, I guess. Alright, I will fire 8 black dice into the B2s. Alright, firing into them.
Do you surge?
I do not surge, good sir. So that's 2 hits.
Alright, through heavy cover.
Yeah, I will use my first aim.
Okay, yeah.
I have 2 aims. So I'll use my first aim.
That is what you want.
And I'll use my second aim.
Okay, so I'm making 2 cover saves first. So I'll save 1. Now I'm making 3 regular saves, which I make 2. So that will kill 1 because it's wounded already. All right, so I'm gonna go with Kalani over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is gain an aim, which is handy for Exemplar. Then he's gonna gain a suppression for Strategize, which I'll give to these spider boys over here. And at the end of his activation, he's gonna do an orbital strike on these guys that are just outside of range 4. Okay, so this shot is surging to hit. I've got sharpshooter 2, so there's no cover available. And I do have an aim, which I won't need. So that's going to be 4 hits.
Would I not gain cover 1?
I've got sharpshooter 2. Oh, sharpshooter 1. Oh, let's have a look. Most of your guys are not behind that.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so that is 4.
One dead.
Yeah. Do you want to suppress those bad boys? So we're going to do a rally roll.
Nothing, so they're going to keep it. They do have courage 2 though.
So they get 1 action.
So they're going to get 1 action. I might use that action to try and get them further away from the action.
Yep. All right, pull from the bag my support. I'm gonna go with this spider boy. It's gonna be shooting at these blue guys out in the open. They already have an aim. I'm gonna get a second aim for fun and let's shoot them. My mistake, blue team is behind that point of interest, so they're gonna be getting heavy cover. All right, so they're good. Keep those ones. First aim. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna need. So that is gonna be 6. This is critical. So you're making 5 cover saves.
We haven't made a cover save yet, I don't think, so this might be that. Nope, no, it's not.
All right, so that's 6 saves unless you want to use some Guardian shenanigans.
I am definitely going to use some Guardian. I'm going to use some Guardian shenanigans on Obi-Wan. Do I need to use the dodge first?
No, so what happens is you can make 3 Guardian saves. If you don't like that result, spend the dodge and you can re-roll them.
All right, let's do that.
So this is the Guardian?
This is Guardian, and I do not like it,
yeah,
so I'm going to
spend that dodge.
Yep. Better.
Yeah, you can spend a surge there. So dodge and a surge, correct?
Yep.
Yep, all right. So now you're making your 3 on the actual unit.
Ooh.
That's another 2. So 3 dead. So just clearing some stuff up there because Obi-Wan was guardianing, that surge didn't count. So that's 2 wounds on Obi-Wan and 2 wounds on blue team.
So first I'm gonna roll a rally. It doesn't come off. However, he has the commander in there, so he is courage 2. He still has 2 actions. Firing at the B2s now in heavy cover.
Poor B2s.
So I will be taking an aim as my first action because I'm not moving, and then I'll be firing in my Z6 and the rest of the squad at the B2s. That's a better roll. So we've got a hit, crit, hit, and then I'm gonna re-roll the 2 black dice. Adding another hit to the scale.
So what's that, 4 for cover?
4 for cover.
All right. So I'll make 1 of them. All right, so I shook off 1 for cover. We got 5 saves to make now. That's dead unit. All right, so I'm going with the tank. I've got an aim from my link targeting array. I'm going to take a shot at Obi-Wan, or 2 shots. We're going with our barrage. Okay, barrage shot number 1 is going into heavy cover, but there is high velocity, so no dodges. I will not use an aim, so that's going to be 4, so 3 cover saves. Okay, saving 2, so 2 more saves for Obi. All right, he saves that one. Taking shot number 2 now. That's going to be critical. I might as well spend my aim, try and get some more crits on this one. So now it's the same. You're doing 2 cover saves. So 4 saves on Obi-Wan.
I'm going to use Obi-Wan's dodge in this one.
You can't high velocity.
Wasn't it high velocity for the
They're
other
both.
shot?
It's the same weapon. It's shooting twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I will be taking those shots.
That's dead Obi-Wan. Oh wait, no.
No.
You have deflect, so you're on 1 health.
Correct. Okay, so I've drawn the strike team. They're going to take an aim from where they sit, and they're going to have a shot at Kalani at range 5. So really looking for crits because of backup. That's a surge, so it would just be looking to roll again and see what I can get. And again, so that's going to be just 2 off for your backup.
Yep. All right, so I pulled a support, then I did my improvised orders, but I think I will go with that support that I initially drew. We're going to try and shoot into Obi-Wan. So we're taking another aim, and let's see how we go. All right, critical 1, 2 aims going into heavy cover. I'm not going to need any of those aims, I think, unless I really want to dig for some crits, which I don't think are going to be necessary. So that's just regular hits. So it's going to be 5 cover saves before we do dodges and stuff. Oh, hold on. Backup. Backup's after or before?
I think you do cover then backup. I think it's always cover first. But so, you know my luck with cover. I just might as well not have it. I'm going to use take off 2 for backup. And that leaves me with how many saves?
You have 3 dodges if you want.
Yeah, how many?
So you'd have 4 left over.
So what have you got going through?
4 left. So you can spend all dodges and you'd have 1 save left.
I'm gonna go for 1 save left.
Yeah, cool.
All right, this is gonna either make or break Obi-Wan. And we're there for another day.
All right, Obi-Wan's been pulled from the bag. Yep. What are you gonna do, Tim? Let's rally fast.
We're gonna see if he doesn't freak out first. And look, there we go. 1 comes off.
He's freaking out still, isn't he? Isn't he 3 courage?
He's 3 courage.
So 1 action.
1 action. Now, I think I am going to try and play it safe and get out of some of this line of fire by moving over to here.
Cool. This core unit here, we're going to move into cover, but also in half a range of that interest. Beautiful. And we're going to take a shot back into those blue guys because we want them off the table. Okay, just to confirm, it was the blue clone squad, not the commandos I'm shooting at, because I'm scared of their extra surge to defend and their shield, so I want to do as much damage to the regular boys. All right, let's go. I do have access to an aim via exemplar if I need it. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's going to be a critical. I don't see too much use in an aim here. So it's going to be 1 cover save and then 3 saves after that, potentially. All right, 3 saves.
And they have a reliable.
Okay.
So they're going to use one of their surges.
Cool.
Pass my turn.
From the bag is Spider. I'm going to do an aim and fire into that same squad I keep shooting at. Heavy cover, one aim, let's go. I've been very lucky with these white dice. Okay, we'll use the aim. And no, it's just gonna be 5, but you've got a cover for 3.
We know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 1 off. So 4 saves now.
4 saves, 1, 2, 3. Should I just use Obi-Wan's Guardian? I'm just kidding. All right, so
you could.
4 saves.
4 saves.
Hey.
Let's got 1. Okay, so there was a movement from around the corner, yellow team over here.
They're going to take a shot at the B1s in front of them.
These ones here?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, that's 5 black dice and 6 white dice going into the B1s. I'm gonna actually shoot at the ones with the scanner.
These ones?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think you can see at least 2. Actually, maybe even 3.
And a surge. I'm going to use my surge on my black die to go to a hit, which means that I've got 3 hits and a crit, so you're going to take 3 cover saves first. Wow, you're doing incredible with these cover saves this game.
And then you rolled a crit as well?
Yeah, so you got 2 saves total.
All right. I'll lose 2.
All right, there we go. That's what we needed.
Bosk from the bag. Bosk is going to heroically leap over to here, where he can get a nice shot at Obi-Wan. Okay, firing into Obi-Wan. My mistake, he does have light cover because he is suppressed at the moment. I'm getting an aim through my Hunter, and I have another one through Exemplar if I need it. Which I will use. So I've got targeting scope, so I'm going to reroll all of these with my aim that I have on Bosk. That's 2 crits. And I think I'll use that Exemplar now. So another aim. That's another crit. So 1 cover save. And then you're making 4 saves.
If I lose any of these...
Well, you do have your mastery. You have your mastery as well. So you can re-roll it.
Yep. Is it only 3? Or you re-roll all of them?
You got to re-roll all of it if you want to. So you got to try and go perfect.
So it's got to be perfect, right?
Yeah, got him. But I'm taking a wound in the process. Then I'm going to see if I regenerate that wound, which I don't.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, I'm going to go with this core unit here. This one. So this is Brown. Brown is going to mosey on with 2 actions to this barricade. Yeah, maybe like so. And there's a free action, we're going to claim that.
I'm going to pass again because I pulled a puck out that was dead.
Alright, I'm going to go with this B1 squad here. We're going to get over to that objective.
You don't have to go slower because you're going through terrain?
Well, we didn't say that that was difficult. That should be... I've got that cover as well. And I believe I might actually take a shot into that small team over there.
Strike team.
Yeah, I can see both. So, okay, shooting through heavy cover, but I do have critical in my pool. So that's going to be 2 crits, 1 cover save. So 3 saves. Oh, good boy.
All right, tucked away in here is Padme. She's going to remain hiding by moving out here with her agile. She'll gain the dodge, and then she is going to tuck herself away behind this one here. And she'll remove 2 suppression from blue team with her Inspire 2.
Okay, we're going with this B1 squad here. We're going to aim and fire, and I do believe I have a range shot on those yellow boys. Let's do that. All right, shooting into open with an aim. I'm gonna need that aim, so I'll keep that hit. Reroll 2 of these. It's a crit going through, so 2 saves on the yellow team.
Well, that doesn't count, but yes. All right, I'm going to use the last surge they have.
Cool, and another suppression.
So Morgan, I'm going to pass.
So I'm also going to pass. So I made a mistake there. I still have some B1s out, so I have to use it. So we're going to go with these B1s here. They're going to do a rally. That's coming off. At the moment, I'm slightly in friendly territory, so I'm going to have to move out if I want to score my asset, which I don't love getting any closer to these guys over here, but I'm going to have to do it, I'm afraid. So, can I... Yeah, I'm going to throw them into cover over here. All right, now these guys are going to be shooting into, I guess, yellow. All right, so we're doing a no cover shot, no aim. That's just 1 crit going through. That's a wound.
Okay, I'm going to pop Burst of Speed with Anakin. I am going to first just do a Speed 3 maneuver right up to the edge of that lava. And then he is going to try and jump the high ground over the lava. He's always wanted to do this. He's dreamt of it. Into the B1s.
Yeah. So you're going into blue. All right.
All right, so I will have an immobilized token for that Speed 3. I'm going to use my 5 red dice. Surges to crit. Pretty good. So 1 missed. And that will be 4 pierce 3 on your B1s.
I'm going to roll just for the sake of it. Nope. So how many were in the unit? 5. So I've still got that unit leader, thankfully. Ooh, you almost stopped me from scoring. All right, we are at the end of round 2. So we are scoring bunkers. This bunker is secured by the Republic, as well as this one by this cheeky little dude over here. So that's 2 points for Republic. Over here, the CIS have captured these 2 bunkers, so another 2 points for us, and our scanners are wholly outside our deployment, which means we'll be getting another 2 points. If Anakin was successful in killing my B1, not only would I lose a point for that one, but I would also be giving up 2 points to Anakin, which would be very scary. So very lucky that did not happen. All right, let's take a look at our next command cards. Oh, this is where the fun begins.
It is now this one.
Yeah, so you've got a free jump action and you can attack twice. Reptilian Rampage, I can also attack twice. I can suffer a wound to perform a free move action. We're gonna have to roll off this time. It's your roll off. Grab a red defense die.
Shields.
Oh, it's me first.
Ouch.
All right, I'm gonna go with this core unit first. We're first going to fire into this yellow squad here. Then we're going to go into melee with Anakin and tie him up a bit. All right, taking a shot into yellow team. That's a very good roll. So we've got, that's a critical. That's gonna be 5 saves.
5 saves, no cover.
No cover, because they're outside that lava. Just one.
One wound. Is that blue or yellow?
It was yellow.
Alrighty, I've drawn special forces. We're going to climb across here into this area here, and then firing into the B1s.
And I'll have heavy cover.
All right, so tactical gives me an aim. I've got a red and a black for the heavy, and the rest have 2 blacks each. Okay. Surges aren't gonna do much. I'm gonna use my aim. Wow.
Oh, that's unlucky. Are they surging to hit?
No, they're not. So there's no surges there. So it's 2 shots.
2, all right, so
Yep.
1 for cover.
Yep.
Nope, and then I'm making 2 saves, which 2 will kill. I've gone with the bag, pulled a support, improvised orders, another support. I'm gonna go with this one. They are simply going to aim and fire into that yellow squad, make them hurt. Good. All right, no cover in this shot, just 1 aim. I will keep those. Whoops, yeah. I'll use my aim with my Precise 2. It's another crit, so it's critical. How many suppression? 2. So you've got light cover because you're at courage value, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so you got 2 cover saves. Oh, there you go. And then you're making 2 regular saves. So you got a surge there.
I do. A reliable gives me a surge.
All right, just a suppression then.
All right, so getting the commandos, they're going to move through the difficult terrain. And they're going to then use their scatter gun to fire into the B1 squad over here in heavy cover. All right.
You got surges?
I do not.
Okay.
I could use a surge, however. No, I cannot use a surge. I'm too far away. So that's going to be 3 hits. That's 3 saves, or 2 cover saves.
Yeah, cover first. And the heavy, save 1, and then I got 2 actual saves. So that's 2 dead, and I believe you can scatter me.
I can.
All right, gone from the bag, and I pulled another support. So this time we're going with this spider, and that spider will be firing into that yellow squad as well.
So taking an aim?
Aim and fire. Okay, light cover, 1 aim. Keep those 3. So we'll re-roll those 3 with the aim. Nothing there. And that's going to be critical. So you've got 1 for cover. So no cover. And 3 saves. That's another one.
All right, so I've drawn the special forces. Strike team will take an aim, and they're going to fire their long range gun into the B1s on the far right hand side for me. Wow, they are not doing well, are they? That would go to a hit, which would then come on. No, it wouldn't, so...
The surgeon?
I will use an aim. I'll use an aim.
Okay.
There we go, that's much better.
All right, so we've got the cover first. So that's not covering, and then we've got a save. And I will lose 2. Okay, so I've pulled my order token for my final spider. They are aim firing into yellow here.
You got something against yellow, eh?
Yep.
1.
All right, aim, light, cover. Let's go. Not bad so far. Spin that aim. So you're making 3 cover saves. Then you're making 4 regular armor saves.
Ooh, we might be losing the heavy this round.
You need 1 more. 1 more.
Ooh, 1 more.
Okay,
so we didn't lose the heavy. Okay, so I've gone with blue unit here. Because they have the commander, they're going to inspire 1 off of yellow unit, so they can feel a little bit more courage in that unit. They are going to just simply move over to here, trying to take that cover, but still hold that point. And they're going to fire into the B1s on this side here.
Right, well, no thanks to your scattergun. Those guys have no cover at all. Ooh.
Yep. We do have a surge token, so we're going to use it for that black dice there.
All right.
You will get to take
3 saves.
3 saves.
All right, here they come.
My goodness.
I'll make 2 of them and just lose 1. All right, I've pulled Kalani's chip. So first we'll rally, and that's staying on him. He's also going to gain another 1 because he's going to strategize. So I'm putting a dodge and an aim on both Bosk and also might help these guys out maybe. Yeah, I think I will put it on that squad right here. They need a little bit of help. And then we've got range 3 of the commandos, so we're just gonna take a pot shot. Actually, I do have range on them too, so maybe I'll take a 3 black into them. Okay, so firing into light cover, but I have sharpshooter, so no cover anymore. So here we go. That's gonna be 2 saves.
Come on, yellow team. Yay! All right, I've got Padme. I'm a bit worried that she'll get killed, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna move her over to here, which means she'll gain a dodge for agile. Now her range is not 3, it's only 2. So we're gonna be out of range of those guys, but we are gonna bolster our blue team there. And that's her turn.
So it's just 1. So it's bolstered 2 different units.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You'd have to have line of sight.
If I go here, that's gonna give you line of sight for Bosk. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So I will just stay here and just keep my hidden dude and just bolster 1.
Sure. All right, just clarifying something, we actually don't need line of sight. So Padme did give the token over there.
And she also inspired 2 as well.
Yep. All right, so I'm going with the tank, just pull that out of the bag. I think I'm gonna do 2 shots. So the first one being into here. We'll see what happens to them, but likely I'll be shooting them next if they go down. All right, so 4 hits, no cover since that suppression has gone down. Let's It's going to be 4 saves on yellow team.
Done this many times, yellow team. Let's keep this up. Let's go. Ooh, I can use those surges, which means that I will just have 1 unit left.
Oh, you got 2 there. Okay, so the ones you just put down as well. Wow, that's another suppression on them. Then, I'm wondering if I just keep going. I think I will this time shoot the clone commandos. With my other 4, they've got heavy cover. So it's going to be 3 with a 2 cover save.
Yep, so
Just
cover
here.
save first.
So 2 whites. There you go, you got 1 off. You've got a shield there too.
How many have come through?
So you've got 2 more coming.
2 more wounds.
Yeah, if you don't block them, 2 more wounds.
I'm gonna block the crit with the shield.
Yep, and then 1 more save.
And then 1 save.
Yep. There you go, suppression on them as well.
Do you?
All right, I'm gonna go with Bosk. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wound to get a free movement. Whoop, there they are. And I'm gonna move to about there. Yeah, I'll use that cover from them. And what I'll do then, I have 2 attacks. So first thing I'll do, I'll shoot them. All right, so attacking those arcs up near the objective. They've got heavy cover, I've got name. That's 2 crits. You've got impervious.
I do have impervious.
I may spend my aim just to try and get it for sure. So that's 3 crits, so cover doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right. So you're rolling 4 dice because I've got a PS1.
Oh.
So I want you to make 2 fails here to kill the unit. They're gone.
You got it.
All right. Next attack is going to go into the yellow boy all by himself over there.
Not the yellow boy.
All right. Actually, I might actually shoot your commandos since they'll make use of that pierce. So shooting the commandos, no cover. That's going to be 2 crits and a hit.
2 crits and a hit. All right, I will roll
3. Or you can block 1
with
your armor. Right?
No, I roll the armor first, and then if there's more than if there's.
How does it work?
So basically, if I get more than 1 wound, then I can use the armor and just drop it to 1 wound.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I am in range of my objective, so the surge actually gives me surge to defend.
Okay, I will pierce.
You will pierce.
All right. And it's suppressive, so 2 suppression. Right, so I'm going with my 1 leader here. I believe you have nothing else, right? So I might as well get a hidden Annie if I can.
Oh, please do. Tenacity would be nice.
True. All right, so we're just gonna do a regular old hit, no aim, nothing, and we'll take a dodge.
See, when you want something, you don't get it.
We're going with this squad here. We'll first rally, so 2 yellows, or 2 whites, I mean. 1's coming off. And then we're gonna do an attack into those arcs. You have heavy cover for sure, so 3 white and a red. You wanna do a cover save for 1.
Alright, cover save. We
Saved
get it.
Suppression.
That's it. Alright, I'm gonna go with Annie. I'm gonna take an aim.
Well, hold on. If you want to attack twice, remember, You got 2 attack actions, but they're
that's
still
right.
actions.
I'm in combat with 2 units, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay, well, I will then just attack blue unit.
Yep, the one guy. All right, let's see where we go. Oh, actually, I can.
So we've rolled that, which means he is.
I'll still roll. All right. Because if I make them all, he lives. But
Pierce.
no, he's dead. If I made them all, though. If I made them all. If. All right, so he's gonna drop.
Morgan is just cohering his unit before Anakin sets up for his next attack. Anakin is going to attack with his 5 red dice. That's all through.
All right, I'll make 5 saves. Who knows?
And Pierce 3.
Yep. I'll lose 5, which means there's 2 left. All right, so we're gonna go with this activation. I've got 2 suppression and rally off. We'll see how we go with that. That's staying on there, but I'm still getting 2 actions. They had an aim from Kalani. I think I'm gonna take a second aim. I'm gonna go fire into that squad there, which should be in the open because 2 are out.
Yep.
All right, 2 aims, no cover. I'll use an aim. I'll use another aim. So 4 saves into the commandos.
Ooh, I'm going to use that armor now.
So you're just taking 1 wound instead of 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, final B1 activation will be these guys over here. We're going to jump over to here. So we're helping out that point. And we'll fire into that lone boy over there.
Poor yellow guy.
Or yellow. All right, no aims, heavy cover. I can only convert 1 of those surges. So you're rolling cover on those 2 hits, and then we'll see how many saves you have to take. All right, 3 saves.
Oh, yellow team this might be the end.
Got him. All right, looking at the game state over here, we've got a point with a scanner. Over here, another point. Over here, Anakin has successfully killed the dude with the box. So even though that box is next to me, it is unclaimed. So that's gonna be 5 points for the Republic. I'm dominating this one, so I've got 1, 2, and I still have this scanner, so 3 points to me. So the score is 7-9. And now we've chosen our next command cards. Let's take a look. You want to flip your card over?
Yep.
So I've got merciless munitions, and you underestimate my power. All right, we're gonna go with Bosk, and Bosk, he is first of all
Horrible.
he's first of all gonna take a shot over here. So we're gonna shoot those guys. They've got heavy, so let's do that first.
Alrighty.
Rolling into those guys up the back with heavy cover. You've got a hit and a crit, so you've got 1 white save. If you missed that, that was 2 surges, converting both twice with 2 surges with reliable, and then I pierced 1, so 1 dead guy. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop a mine within range 1. So I want to sort of put it somewhere where hopefully it doesn't hit my B1s. So that might take a little bit of measuring. So if I put it here, then it hits. I want it to hit Anakin and them, which it does. And yeah, I'm just gonna angle it so it doesn't hit the B1. If you're happy with that.
Yep.
Then I can do a free speed 1 to get out of it. So I think I'll just roll backwards a little bit, touching this, and with a free claim, I'll pick it up.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna detonate that bomb on clone commandos first. So let's see what happens to them. 2 saves.
I will use the shield first to stop one of the saves.
Sure.
And I will now take my save.
So you gain a poison token. Then I'm gonna see what Anakin does. So it's just 1 save on Anakin.
Can Anakin reflect this back?
I think so. So he's fine, but he gets a poison.
What does the poison do?
So the poison, at the end of your activation, you will lose 1 health.
Cool. So going with the commandos, I'm going to move into this area here, and we're going to fire at the B ones in that area.
This one?
Yeah, we're going to shoot with the scatter gun.
So heavy cover.
That's a crit and a hit.
Alright. Roll 1 cover save. Nothing. Then 2 regular saves. Nothing. 2 dead.
2 die, and I get to scatter.
A spider from the bag, and I think I need to get these guys moving. So I'm gonna move. I wonder if I can. It's so crowded. I can get this guy under here. He's got climbing vehicle, so I think difficult terrain should be fine. We'll just end up over here. Then we'll take a shot. Actually, I wonder if I can get these guys. Yeah.
You do have a free reposition now, I think, with vehicles.
Yeah, it's before movement.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, so I will shoot into them, see what I can do over there. Okay, so I couldn't shoot those arcs. They are out of my arc, pardon the pun. Then we're gonna shoot those blue guys that are cowering behind that cover. That's gonna be 2 crits and a regular hit.
Alright, 2 hits will go.
So, no, it's 2 crits and a hit. So
Okay.
1 cover.
1 cover.
Yeah. And then 3 saves.
3 saves.
Hey, you're fine.
We needed that. Alright, so I've got the blue troop squad left. They're going to try and roll off their suppression. None of it came off, so
1 action for him.
they're going to have 1 action. They're going to fire into the yellow squad that had been scattered before by the commandos.
Yep, 2 guys in there. Alright, so I'm going to go with Kalani over here. First we'll rally. Stays on him. We're going to strategize. So we'll give a dodge aim to the spider. And we'll put it on this unit as well. Then we've still got. We'll take a shot at that
Lone commando. Yeah.
All right, so heavy cover down to light. So 2 saves. Or 1. Yeah, do your cover first.
Do I have the shield? I think I've already used it.
I think you did, yeah.
Alright.
So do your cover. So
1 cover.
Save.
Here it goes. Yay!
Just a suppression.
Padme is going to make a run for it. She's going to run over to here, and then she's going to run along the side here.
Cool. Alright, I've gone with the spider droid. I just shuffled up a little bit, and I'll be shooting Padme over here.
Alrighty.
Alright, so no cover, 2 dodges, 1 aim. I'm gonna need that aim, so I'll keep those hits. Reroll all 4. That's going to be 2 more crits. So you're going to use 2 dodges?
I am definitely going to use 2 dodges.
Alright, that's 2 saves then.
2 saves. Oh my goodness, look
Wow,
at that!
look at that. Look at that. That's the first white saves you made all game.
I know. I'm going to run with my arcs. They're going to frolic. They're going to frolic right up to the point of interest and then over into the B1 squad, which will trigger charge. With the 4 arcs getting 2 black dice each and having 2 aims. It's always when I have aims, I don't need aims as much, and then when I don't have aims, I don't get them.
That's how it goes.
All right, I do need the surges I don't get, so I'm going to use my first aim.
Another surge.
And then I'm going to use my second aim. And there we go. That was probably as good as it was going to get.
How many?
Okay, so you were going to take 7 saves.
Go B1s, go!
Alright.
Alright, so B1's over here. They're going to aim punch Anakin.
Poor Anakin.
I'll spend the aim. No crit, so yeah, 1 save on Annie.
Knowing Annie. Ooh.
That's a wound.
That's a wound.
So in that combat, we forgot that B1s, if we miss with an attack against Anakin, they take a wound. So I lost my heavy there. Now Anakin is activating.
Yeah, so Anakin's activated. He'll take a wound immediately for Bosk's.
That'll be at the end of the activation.
Oh, it's at the end of the
Yeah.
activation. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack the B1 first with tenacity because of this.
Ooh.
Surge will go to crit.
Can you pick up 6 for me? 6 white.
If I roll 6 white for you and save them
I can roll them.
Okay, cool, because that will hurt me.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing
What am
next
I doing?
after that guy is dead?
After that, I am going to jump into combat with Bosk, which will not do anything other than just doing that. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I pulled my tank. My tank is going to do a pivot. Or actually, I can...
Do a free reposition, right?
Yeah, free position move, maybe. Free reposition. We'll move to there. We'll shoot into those boys. They've got no cover, and I'll be exhausting my secondary weapon, which came off the cycle. Yep, so that's 7 saves.
7 saves. And I get no cover. Oh, come on, Arcs.
If you blow it now, it's not good. All right,
we're going to lose 3 in the squad.
The B1 squad is going to jump over to here. The free action, they're going to claim this,
That was a jump.
and then they're going to shoot the arc. All right, these guys have an aim from strategize. So we'll keep those 3.
Hit. You got the aim.
It's another crit.
Another
so that will turn into a crit. Do you have cover? No cover.
won't
So
have
it's
cover.
4 straight saves.
4 saves. Oh my
Oh, look
goodness.
at that.
Oh my goodness.
You needed that. Last unit is Spider Boy. I think he's going to make a beeline for your objective. So, 1.
Let's go.
We'll just run across. Since I'm a climbing vehicle, I'm pretty sure it's fine for me to do that. Okay.
How close are we to that objective now?
Oh, I'm not in it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at the end of round 4, and Republic has claimed a victory point here, here, and also with their claimed objective token, which is actually enough points for them to win. That's 12 victory points, so victory for the Republic. All right, well, that was a lot of hours.
yeah, recording and then playing and recording.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different kind of gameplay.
And we probably made lots of mistakes, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, go easy in the comments.
And but what did you think of the game mode? Did it play out the way you thought it would?
Look, I honestly thought that I was probably gonna lose, just because you took a lot of my clones off the boards. I took a lot of wounds. I lost Obi-Wan, who was like the main focus of how I kept things alive for my list. Anakin's a beast. Anakin jumped in there. He did heaps of damage. I think Bosk really negated a lot of what
Bosk
he could have
was
done.
an MVP this game. I've never seen him do that much stuff.
Yeah,
he did very well.
Yeah, and melee stuff too. Like he wasn't shy about getting, like most games you play previously.
Well, with the grenade, you mean, or the Deoxys mine.
Yeah. So I think this new current version of the game is definitely a more up close and personal.
Yeah, I mean, I picked this objective in my battle deck because I thought the objectives were close enough that I could huddle my army together and I could do a gun line type of thing. But just bleeding points here and there is what really cost me, because I was only ever getting mine. I was always on par, but I was never getting extra. Like when you jumped in, dived me, knocked my scanner off, got some extra points, and that just caused me to fall way behind. If it wasn't maybe that secondary objective, if it was a different one, maybe I'd have a better shot. But I think that secondary wasn't great for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say both of those were in my list. So when we moved off, I definitely, when considering what primary objectives, I was looking for Garrison's the best one for me, because it was so little activations that I have, I can't stretch out. Like if there are 6 points of interest, I can't spread out enough. Whereas having only just 2 on your side and 2 on my side, that really makes it an easier game for less activation. So I would say if you are going with lots of activations, definitely put in more points of interest. And if you've got less activations, put in less points of interest.
Yeah.
A bit like it used to be for Breakthrough.
I think I like the way my army worked. The idea was, I know that this is very much a close quarters style game now, and I thought if I just hang back enough and just lob enough damage before you get to me, which I think really impacted your army. Like if Anakin wasn't so well hidden and I got rid of him, then it would have been all over.
I think line of sight blockers are something you need to look out for. What I noticed, and then cover. Look, if you're weighing up whether you're going to be in cover or not, it's not the same thing anymore. It's like, you know what? Don't
worry about rolls. Don't worry. My covers are it's not nothing, because it's still a chance. It's not a great chance, but it's still a chance. And sometimes it works as the same cover. So many times behind those barricades, I'd roll those 5 white dice and I get 2 blocks, and it's yes. And the B1s, they need every little save they can get because their saves are so trash. So I think, the ceiling is way higher because you can get luck out and get 5, even though it's extremely,
absolutely.
Very, very, very rare to pull that off.
I think, and I like that. I like that part because I think it gives those rare opportune moments where you're like, oh my god, really? That and that's like a battle, right? The chance happens. But in terms of gameplay, I would not take cover as take it as a plus, as a bonus maybe. That was nice. Don't gamble on it. Don't be I'm gonna when I ran Padme out, that could have gone so badly. When I ran her directly across, I was just keep stuff off of me. I was he's gonna shoot at Padme, and you didn't. So
how'd you feel about Padme?
Don't know what to do with her. I don't know what to do with her.
I got that sense because she was just always hiding and not really doing anything.
Yeah.
And she's range too, and she's very squishy.
Yeah, I mean, in previous games, Padme was in most of my clone lists, and in this game, it's hard to find a place for it. But look, suppression is something you want to remove off, but the fact that you can now add a clone captain, commander into your clone squads and get that Inspire 1, I would probably look at doing more of that than having someone like Padme.
Yeah.
Because that's where I could see her usefulness. She gets dodges, she can't share them. Yeah.
I think if I looked at my list and wanted to sort of vary it up, I might, because I found even with my high activation, there was still a lot of times, especially in the beginning of the game, where you were passing your turns and I was doing nothing. So I could have instead maybe just had a few B2s and, you know, had them lying in wait. So when you did come up to me, I had some better options because I didn't really have a good way of dealing with Anakin, even though by the end he was only killing one unit at a time. We've got tempted. And you...
I know, I think the last game I played, I was like, is that tempted? And I was like champing at the bit to get the tempted, and then this time that one time, and it was yellow, like the amount of times I was announcing that you were just after yellow, and then yellow died, and it was so anticlimactic. I could have made them die for a reason. But and I think that he could have potentially killed Bosk in that tempted too, because he was in melee with Bosk, so he would have pounded Bosk with the saber. So but yeah, really fun game still. I definitely want to get a few more games under my belt because I enjoy Star Wars and I enjoy tabletop, and this is a good game.
Congrats on your victory.
Thanks. Cheers,
man. All right, thanks guys for watching. See you later.